So I was watching this MLB segment, and Harold Reynolds was talking about the art of switch hitting. He was a switch hitter for the Seattle Mariners, did most of his career with that team, but he was mostly talking about Francisco Lindor and how big of an asset it is for the Mets. I know a certain Mets fan is going to be very happy that I'm bringing this up. Francisco Lindor is actually naturally a right side hitter, but he started off when he was younger playing both sides after begging his dad if he can play, and his dad was like, why would you want to do that when you're naturally on your right side? Now, even to this day, he is more productive and effective on his right side. If you look at his split numbers in the past few years, his right side produces a higher OPS than his left. However, he has some pretty good left plate appearances as well. In fact, Latin players, when they're younger, are encouraged to play both sides just because it gives them more of an advantage and it gives the team an advantage in general. But in America, the production of switch hitters have been kind of declining a little bit over the past few years. Of course, there are some notable ones that have been amazing and produce really great results. I feel like switch hitting is not talked about enough. Not only is it kind of like a secret weapon for teams to have, because a lot of managers like to change your lineup depending on who's pitching in that particular game, and so it's hard to determine that with certain players who are switch hitters because they're good on both sides. Now, the thing is, as a switch, you can't go to your at-bat and just switch in between. Like, it has to be something you commit to at your at-bat. Harold Reynolds brought this up, but there are some managers who might see a switch hitter getting really hot on a certain side during the game. It can always force them to switch at the end of the game by putting in a different pitcher to kind of like mess with them a little bit. So that can also be a strategy, but it still takes time and effort to think about, okay, how do I mess with their head? I'll show you a clip of Harold talking a little bit about the art of it and how to change your mindset between both sides.
Francisco Lindor from the left side. All right, last several years he'd start here, and then as the pitcher got ready, then he lifted to go, right? Last year, about second half, when he became that MVP player, he took his hands and set them here. Very similar to what he would do from the right side. So the cool thing about being a switch hitter, if you're struggling, you kind of go, what am I doing on the other side that gets me going?